It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Phoenix Suns in this one as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, coming off a loss in the first game of the season, they'll no doubt be anxious to put tonight's contest in the win column and avoid an 0-2 start. You look at the roster of the Suns for this season and the past few seasons, and you'll notice a common theme. Boy, they got a lot of guards. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, it's nice to have a multiple of guys who can handle the basketball, do certain things, change things up. But, you know, sometimes that not having a lead guard hurts you down the stretch in close games.
You know, and their decision to load up on guards was part of the reason why Dragic won it out. But having a lot of guards work for the Golden State Warriors, they won a championship. Will it work for Phoenix? We shall see.
Well, let us get down to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time.
And just before the game, the championship rings distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Marquise Morris.
It's game time in Phoenix as the crowds at the U.S. Airways Center look to cheer on the Suns. Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Clippers in Los Angeles. And guys, it could have gone either way. Narrowly won that one by 2.
I think everyone who saw that game would just have to agree was about what they could do defensively in terms of winning.
And I thought the activity was tremendous all over the court defensively. And that kind of hustle is going to pay off for you. And it also is going to keep your coach happy.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Chandler Parsons out there with Nene. Then it's Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Williams. And it's McCollum in at the 2 spot. The Suns shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And here is Williams. Kicks it to McCollum. Nene, the screen. Down low. There's the steal. Paul with the ball. The dish to Booker. That's tipped. Morris against Parsons. Booker pulls it in. Over in the corner, Paul fires the three. Paul can't get that one to fall. First quarter, just over a minute played. Nene, the pass to McCollum. Kicks it out to Parsons. 6 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's McCollum. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
And there's the pass to Richards. 13 feet away. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
For Phoenix, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
All right now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. They set the screen. Now here's McCollum, defended by Booker. The shot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound and going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Yeah, it was a surprising outcome for me and you. But hey, sometimes matchups can play out a certain way. We'll see how they do tonight.
And here is Williams, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Williams kicks to McCollum, fires from deep. It's deflected, but they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The Pelicans 4th.
Boy, they had so many guys with quick feet and quick hands on that team. I mean, they put relentless pressure on the opponent. And as a result, they came up with an awful lot of steals. I mean, this team has been very impressive defensively.
Now here's Paul. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Pass to Ajinça. Dishes it to Parsons. Here's the three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. The Suns leading. Paul dishes to Booker. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And it's Paul penetrating, and it's blocked. Parsons on the wing. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Golden State. That's good. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Paul with the ball. Williams picks him up. Morris. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
New Orleans has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Williams kicks to Nene. Nene setting the pick for McCollum. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Now Paul. Morris a screen. Paul against Williams. To the middle. Here's Morris. But they recover it. Back to Paul. And Sanders, here we go. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lays it in off the breakaway. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Now here's Williams. 20 points for him last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
Sanders against Williams. Morris, no good.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Passes it to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Williams. Nene, the screen. Williams passes to McCollum. Ajinça up top to end the run. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Assist from CJ McCollum.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Jeff Hornacek.
We went over the matchups in tonight's game, and when we came to Nene, he told me, now there's a player. You just don't find big men with that kind of body who's that light on his feet. I don't know if it's his soccer background, but the way he moves, it's awfully tough to stay between him and the iron. Guys, that's the goal, but we'll see if they're able to make it happen. Back to you.
And thank you, Doris. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Spates checked in for New Orleans. Suns leading by 3. Now here's Paul. He's got 9. Morris a screen. Paul is doubled. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Paul.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Williams dishes to McCollum. Nene outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the basket by McCollum.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
The shot's good from Paul.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Williams. Here's McCollum. And he goes in for the dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Williams against Paul. Here's Booker. Off target from 3-point range.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Paul. He's got 11. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
Here's McCollum. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Williams kicks to Nene. And that one's good. Nene's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Big Dog. Crawford comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Chris Paul. Anderson Varejau's checked in for New Orleans. Gordon comes in for Mo Williams. And Phoenix has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Morris. Hits the front of the rim and out.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Gordon, the pass to Parsons. Takes the 13-footer. And good on the basket. Book it. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Lets a floater go. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gordon kicks to Parsons. He dishes it to Spates. New Orleans moving the ball around. And it's Gordon missing.
Even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Pelicans trail by 3. And here's McCollum. He's got 8. He kicks it to Parsons. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Spates. Good work defensively by Morris.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Suns.
Take note of the work. They've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And the Suns making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. New Orleans also making some changes. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Spates. And Lee's subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And that one falls for Sanders. Here's Lee. 1:46 left in the first quarter. feeds it to Asha. Picked by Lee. Kicks to Gordon. From past the arc. Again, the miss by Gordon. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in Oakland.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Well, that's got to wear on you.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Crawford leading the charge. Good. And the Suns lead by 8.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead, Greg.
Now here's Lee. And Asha kicks to Gordon. Drills the three-pointer. Gordon's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Suns leading by 5. Crawford outside. Screen by Sanders. Shumpert dishes the paint. To the paint. And Sanders throws it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Parsons outside. He feeds it to Asha. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Sanders. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Crawford up top, defended by Gordon. Crawford with the ball. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 7. 2K Sports. Back in a moment here from the U.S. Airways Center. And earlier, Chris Paul told us about the depth of their roster. So important for any team. When your starters feel that good about their second unit guys, that's a heck of an asset that a team can have. And if you've seen Chris Paul cheering from the bench, you know that it's very, very true.
And Kevin, that's the kind of team that's always been so much fun to play on. Everybody's really pulling for one another, no matter who's playing. Even in practice, with that kind of a team, you tend to have more fun.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
And it's really about limiting their mistakes. And early on, they've been able to do that here in the first.
And, guys, I like what I've seen from them on the other end, forcing a few giveaways, and that's allowed them to widen that turnover margin.
They've got big dog Jay Crowder out there with Chandler. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker, he's checked in for Shumpert. Now Paul. Up and in from the low block. Paul's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Suns. Gordon kicks to Varejao. To the middle. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Fourth, the Suns.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
First free throw is good. Nene, he's checked in for Anderson Varejao. And both free throws good for Lee.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Paul passes to Crowder. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Ashik pulls it in.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And stolen by Booker. Here's Paul. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Stolen by Ashik. Knocked away. Here's Richards. And he slams it one-handed.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now here's Lee. Tyson Chandler pulls it in. Now here's Paul. And the foul on Mo Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Spates checked in for the Pelicans.
Checking in for the Pelicans. Maurice Spates.
New Orleans on D. They trail by 9 points. Chandler's shot good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
CJ McCollum.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Pelicans trail by 11. Lets it go. And the shot is long.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Crowder kicks to Paul. Knocks down the 3-ball. Paul's got 18 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Here's Crowder. And the Suns get it back. Chandler kicks to Crowder. Chandler the pass to Richards.
All right, a chance to see stats for Paul. He's coming off an excellent season. First in assists, 6th in steals, and of course he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And dropping dimes too. I mean, led the league in assists, and he's an absolute magician with the basketball.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Sanders comes in for Crowder. He hits both from the stripe. Pelicans trail by 16. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Puts up the baby hook. Almost, but it rolls out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Spates. Gordon's got his second bucket tonight.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Paul kicks to Sanders. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Five on the clock. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Out to the right wing. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. It's hauled in by the Suns. And Sanders, here we go. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Gordon. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
Williams. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. The Pelicans have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Williams. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Nene. He's perfect from the line this time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And that one's good.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Now, here's Ajinça. Now the feed to McCollum. And stolen by Booker. Stolen by Gordon. Releases. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And, guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And here are the Pelicans now. The Suns getting the bucket. Williams dishes to Ajinça. "11 feet away, and that's good off the glass that time. Ajinça's got his second bucket. Suns leading by 18. Paul right side. Morris outside. And the Suns get it back. Sanders' shot is good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Ajinsa's got 6 points.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
That is good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Sanders with the steal. Here's Booker. That's good.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. The 3 from McCollum. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
The Suns have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Some changes for Phoenix. Shumpert is checked in for Big Dog. Crawford comes in for Booker, and it's Payne in for Paul. The Pelicans also changing it up. Varejao comes in for Maurice Spates. And Parsons subbed in for Mo Williams.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here is Varejao. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The fadeaway. Up again, and the jam by Ajinsa.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Suns leading by 23. It's blocked. Down low. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
New Orleans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
One shot. One shot.
Take a look at what Eric Gordon's been doing. He's got 8 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Now here's Payne. Now the dish to Crawford. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 20. And here's McCollum. 8 points for him. And stolen by Payne. Here's Shumpert. And he jams it with authority.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
And Phoenix making a change here. Chandler's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for Gordon. Ajinça with it. He's got 8. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
First personal foul.
The Pelicans have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
CJ McCollum. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for Omer Ashe. He's checked in for New Orleans. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Phoenix.
Timeout called, the Suns.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Suns leading by 20. Now Payne. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! Here's Lee. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
The Pelicans have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw from Lee is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Now here's Payne. D right on him. Chandler with a screen for Payne. Now the pass to Chandler. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Chandler's got his second basket of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Ashik. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Morris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter. All right, a moment to see the stats for Chandler Parsons. A very nice season for him last year. Put up about 16 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, and anytime this club needs a bucket, he's their go-to. Just irrepressible and a prolific scorer. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Now here's Shumpert. And it's good. Shumpert's got his second bucket of the night.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Now here's McCollum. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
That's his first personal foul, fourth team foul.
.143 left in the first half of the game. Payne kicks to Morris, looking to end his cold spell. He takes it up and lays it in. Morris has got 6.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Pick by Verajao. Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Ashik, no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
And the shot is good. And 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Payne, pass to Chandler. Crawford, no one around him. They get it again. Chandler, the pass to Morris. They shoot again, and Chandler lays it in. Chandler's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 12. And a missed layup.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Good on the shot. 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's McCollum. Dishes it to Verajao. On the mark with the 15-footer. Verajao's got his first points in this one.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Suns on top, opening up a huge gap. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, what has been the key to enabling your team to control the tempo of this game throughout this first half?
I think the way we came out defensively, we locked into their sets. We're taking them out of what they want to accomplish. Because of that, we're able to make some shots on the other end.
It all came together in that first 24 minutes. Tyson, thanks for the time, guys.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Chris Paul had a huge first quarter. He had 20 points, 6 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Well, they run into a very hot shooting team tonight, fellas. And you combine a hot shooting team with the weak defense they've been playing, you're going to get crushed. I hope coach is coming down hard on them right now because they can't keep giving up so many open looks. What are you doing?
That wraps it up for halftime as the game is just about to get going again in the third quarter. We will see you later.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.